New Mexico. What is the reaction of this community?
It's one of astonishment, one of disheartened. They're disheartened. They're concerned. They're live in fear.
People are so scared, they're missing prayer service.
Well, they are. I mean, they're missing their daily routine. They're missing their life. They're missing their sanity.
Now, Muslim leaders are telling their congregations that if they want to pray at home, they can if they don't feel safe. And police have introduced a tip line in response to this incident, offering up to $20,000 for information. Well, a recycling center in Fremont is accused of trafficking in stolen catalytic converters after a lengthy investigation by police. Detectives say Aero Recovery on Warm Springs Boulevard repeatedly bought stolen converters from undercover officers over the course of a month-long sting. Officials say they turned up over 300 suspected stolen converters and a number of large drums holding processed materials from converters while they were searching the property. Police say they're trying to match converters they found with people who've reported them stolen, but given the state many of those converters are in, they are not having a lot of luck. Well, new research indicates that state laws that are broadly worded to prohibit drivers from holding a cell phone under any circumstance appear to be effective in reducing rear-end crashes. The research paper, published by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety today, looks at data from Oregon, Washington, and here in California, and compared it with data in Colorado and Ohio. We're on to the Money Watch now, sponsored by the Shane Company. Jason's off today, so Erica Herskowitz joins us from the Bloomberg Newsroom.
Well, hey there, Melissa. Intel and other chip makers scored a victory today with the Chips and Science Act. That's the $52 billion bill that President Joe Biden signed at the White House today. The legislation designed to boost domestic chip manufacturing and should funnel substantial sums toward the construction of Intel factories in Ohio and Arizona. Mobile tech company AppLovin made an offer to buy Unity Software in an all-stock deal valued at $20 billion. AppLovin looking to tap into the growing demand for three-dimensional gaming. Unity's software has been used to build popular games like Call of Duty Mobile and Pokemon Go. U.S. labor productivity is taking a bit of a dive as Labor Department says it's declined by 4.6% in the second quarter from the first 3 months of this year. Stocks are slightly lower on Wall Street right now. The Dow, though, is up 3 points. The Nasdaq down 126 and S&P 500 down 10. I'm Erica Herskowitz, Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
At Shane Company, we'll help you find the perfect engagement ring. Our jewelry consultants are experts and can teach you everything you need to know about creating a beautiful ring. When you're collaborating, there's no pressure. They don't work on commission, so they'll spend as much time with you as you need. Before you come in, you can play around with our online tool Budget Buddy, so you can see all the possibilities in your price range. When you're here, they'll show you so many gorgeous ring settings and all the options for the center stone. Go traditional with a beautiful diamond, or make it really unique with a colorful gemstone. At Shane Company, we have stunning red rubies and over a dozen colors of sapphires, including 3 shades of blue, from light blue to a more traditional darker blue. Or maybe you love an aquamarine or peach morganite. Whatever you choose, your ring will be one of a kind, an expression of your love. So come on into Shane Company, and let's bring that dream ring to life.
Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and ShaneCo.com.
Beth Miller Rowe is the Bay Area's reverse mortgage specialist with over 35 years experience. Beth offers a variety of reverse mortgage programs such as FHA insured home equity conversion mortgage and even jumbo reverse mortgages. Whether you own your home outright or have a loan against it, a reverse mortgage may provide financial freedom to better enjoy your retirement years. Reverse mortgages have changed so much in the last 10 years. Now is the time to call Beth at the Reverse Mortgage Group at 925-969-0380. Beth is located here in the Bay Area, offering free consultations in a friendly, professional, no-pressure atmosphere. Call Beth at 925-969-0380 or go to callbeth.net. Borrower must pay property taxes, insurance, and HOA dues, and live in and maintain the home. NMLS 294774 18508311612. Licensed under the Department of Business Oversight under CRMLA. Equal Housing Opportunity. Attention. Are you missing teeth? Dr. English has a solution for you.
Hi, this is Dr. English. The indoor mask requirements are ending. Are you still wearing that mask to cover up your missing teeth? Do you feel exposed? Do you need to fill that gap as soon as possible? Try mini dental implants. They're less invasive, less painful, less costly, less recovery time, and they're just as successful as traditional implants. Replacing missing teeth is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, we offer a 1-hour free consultation. 2, we can place the implants in 2
$50,000 reward for information leading to her safe return. KCBS's Megan Goldby reports also they have an additional plea for law enforcement.
Sammy Smith was the last person known to have contact with Kylie Rodney.
This is serious. This isn't just kids playing around or some girl hiding. It's something happened to Kylie.
She is helping to organize the search parties and door-to-door flyer efforts from Rodney's friends and family, along with a GoFundMe, so that the family can put up the $50,000 reward for her safe return.
I hope everybody in the world at this point is looking for Kylie.
One thing that would help with that, says closest family friend Anna Larson.
We want the Amber Alert.
Something she's been told authorities can't issue in this case, but they are still pushing for it. Larson says she worries Rodney may have been kidnapped by sex traffickers. Investigators say they are looking at this as a possible abduction.
Not only is it, my dear friend's daughter and my daughter's best friend missing, but just a daughter, a young woman in our community. And it's this kind of story you hear and you kind of know that horrific things happen. They'll never be touched by us. And, now here we are.
KCBS.
50 black soldiers assigned to Concord's Fort Chicago Naval Supply Base during World War II are at the center of legislation now making its way through Congress. KCBS's Jeffrey Schaub reports
management.
Investments and securities involve the risk of loss.
And just programming, no traffic and weather this time around, sponsored by Mancini Sleep World.
At Whole Foods Market, get animal welfare certified beef short ribs for $7.99 per pound through August 9th, while supplies last. Plus, Prime members save an extra 10%. Shop in-store or online at amazon.com/Whole Foods. Terms apply.
KCBS News Time, 8:41. Tens of thousands of fish are dying in the Klamath River just this side of the Oregon border, and there is plenty of speculation as to why, as we hear from KCBS reporter Jim Taylor.
While officials say it is unclear exactly what's causing the fish deaths, biologists with the Native American Karuk tribe believe a flash flood caused by heavy rains over a burn area caused a massive debris flow. But particularly upsetting, the thousands of salmon that have been killed in the warmer, slower moving water. One solution thought to be the removal of a half dozen dams that keep salmon from swimming upstream spawn. This is the Digital Report.
There are 6 dams on the Klamath, 4 of them built before Environmental Protection Agency regulations existed. They lack fish ladders, so salmon can't travel past them.
Not that it helps victims of the latest Klamath fish kill, but by this time next year, it is hoped 4 of those dams will be gone. It would be the largest dam demolition project in U.S. history in an attempt to help fish recover. Jim Taylor, KCBS.
About 10 miles of State Route 190, a main roadway into Death Valley, is going to remain closed into next week. This is so crews can clear mud, rocks, and debris from the roadways left behind by record-breaking rains. Flash flooding in the park last week trapped hundreds of hotel guests and buried dozens of